Hey guys, LuckyHD here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to get all of the new Tanorians from the Virtue Island updates. Also in this video, we're going to be teaching you guys how to get the new Purified Flowwither form, and more. If you guys do enjoy this video, go down there, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. First things first, you're going to want to head right over here to Makoto City. Now, once you get to Makoto City and you go to the beach, this is realistically all you need to be up to in the story in order to access the island. Then, head right over here to the captain of the boat, click on him, and he is going to have Virtue Island. He's going to be selling a ticket for 15,000 Tano pounds. Simply click on it and you're going to be able to travel to the island. Alrighty, so this island has a lot of trainers. However, there is also going to be a lot of Tanorians that you can find. The first Tanorian of which going to be Ringu. Ringu is a new fighting type lemur Tanorian that looks like this right here. Starting at level 22, Ringu is going to evolve into its next evolution, where it will evolve into Lemufu. Now, this is a two-stage Tanorian line, meaning this is the final evolution right here, and Lemufu also retains the pure fighting type. Going into its base stats right here, it is very high in attack and speed, but lower in other things like its defenses and health. A really great Tanorian, and honestly one you should pick up for yourself. Next up, we have quite a silly Tanorian, and that is going to be Tupi. Now, Tupi looks like this right here. It is an electric type crocodile Tanorian, and to note, just to get this out of the way, Tupi actually does have a 1 in 100 chance to spawn with a Doopy on its back. This kind of works in the same essence as like Snaggle from Lumion Legacy with the sandwich in its mouth. It is just an alternative form that doesn't really do much other than obviously be there for just a little silly design reason. Starting at level 21, Tupi is going to evolve into its next evolution, and that of course being Tupidile. Now, Tupidile, like I said previously, is a pure electric type Tanorian. Going into its base stats right here, it is very high in health and rounded out everywhere else in terms of stats except for its attacks, where it is at 82 on its melee attack. But yeah, this right here is Tupidile. Like I said previously, it can spawn with a Doopy on its back, and if you get a Tupi with a Doopy on its back, the Tupidile will also have a Doopy on its back. This is a lot of words. Next up, it is going to be the Coconut Tanorian Palmy. Palmy is a pure grass type Tanorian that you can also find anywhere inside of Virtue Island. Starting at level 24, Palmy is going to evolve into its second stage. Keep in mind, this is a 3-stage Tanorian line. This right here is Emoko, the second stage of the Palmy line. Going into its stats, if you care about the stats of second stage stuff, here are all of it right here. But now let's get on to its next evolution, which will start to happen at level 32. Evolving into Kokanon, one of my personal favorites from this update. You might be able to piece together why. But going into its stats right here, here are all of its stats. It is a good mixed attacker with very high attacks, 134 on attack and 112 on ranged attack. Very solid Tanorian with a grass and dark typing, a typing that I don't think we've seen before, maybe outside of Bjorkshop. But overall, a really nice Tanorian. Alrighty, next up, it is going to be Shaless. This thing is so stupidly hard to find. Why? Because it's a pseudo-legendary. It is the second ever pseudo-legendary instead of Tales of Tanorio, the first being, of course, Kitweed. And this thing is a nightmare to catch, or to find, sorry. It is around a 1 and I believe 200 chance. You can go right here and check the chain. It is a 0.21% chance. It's harder than the reskins of the update, so yeah, good luck. Anyways, Shaless is this Tanorian right here, a pure cosmic type. Starting at level 25, Shaless is going to evolve into its next evolution, that being Torchiel. Now, Torchiel is also a pure cosmic type Tanorian, and here is its design right here. I gotta go ahead and just show how peak this Tanorian line is, because it's just so good. But yeah, this right here is Torchiel. Like I said previously, it is a part of a pseudo-legendary line. Here's all of its base stats right here, and again, a pure cosmic type Tanorian. And starting at the grand old level of 40, Torchiel is going to evolve into its final evolution, that being Celestial. Now, Celestial is just such a good Tanorian. Like, this thing is the epitome of what a pseudo-legendary should be. Shout out to Akushi, obviously, for making this design right here, but let's go ahead and look at all of these stats. It is a Cosmic and Earth type Tanorian, and here are all of its base stats. Very high in attack, health and ranged attack. It's good ranged and mix kind of split. And yeah, again, you can pause, look at all these stuff right here. But yeah, this is Celestial. Like I mentioned previously, it is very, very hard to find, and its shiny has still not been found yet at the time of recording this video, but when it does get found, trust me, it is peak. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and talk about some of the miscellaneous stuff in this update before we get onto the other Tanorians that we still have to go over. That, of course, being right down here. If you go to the shop, you can actually buy special Chromeleon forms that are now in this update. The Rabush Chromeleon, Charkyle Chromeleon, and Chihuahua Chromeleon are all available for 15,000 Tano pounds each. They are special commendatory I don't know how to say that word, but basically they're referencing where all of the, you know, historical inspirations of each of these starters come from, like the Rabush being Greek and all that stuff with some Greek inspired artworks. You might have initially noticed these, you know, patterns inside of the museum. As you can see right here, I think a Nordic Charkyle, and then of course the final one being the Aztec inspiration for Chihuahua, as you can see right here, and these do in fact have shinies. I spent 7 million Tano pounds trying to get a shiny, did not get it. So that's how hard it is, and somebody got it in 1. So maybe I'm just unlucky, I don't know. Now, let's go ahead and talk about how to get the new Flowither form, the Purified Flowither. Now, in order to get this Tanorian, you're going to need yourself, well, a regular Flowither. If you don't have a Flowither or already haven't, you know, done the Flowither quest after a year of the game being out, honestly, I don't know what to tell you. Just go get a Flowither, please. Anyways, once you have a Flowither inside of your party, anywhere in your party, you can go ahead and go all the way to the top of the mountain. And from here, you're going to walk right up to the waterfall. Now, I'm going to play a clip from my stream, obviously, since I have already done this, but it is going to, you know, go into this entire cutscene. It is a really, really beautiful cutscene of Flowither basically getting its beauty back. All right, it's being revived back to what its former glory was, and then from there it is going to start a battle. Now, you are going to need to actually defeat this Flowither in battle in order to get it to transform. Duly note, your Flowither that you have in your party is not going to be usable during this fight as well. So you're basically going to only have 5 Tanorians to go up against this thing with. Now, once you have defeated the Flowither, you are going to, you know, it's going to be a little message in the chat and all that stuff, and it is going to say that you got yourself an Eternal Dew. Now, once you have yourself the Eternal Dew, which can be found inside of the key items section, click on the Eternal Dew, press use, and then click on the Flowither that you would like to transform, and voila! You now have yourself a Flowither purified form. Now, going into the stats on other stuff, since some stuff does get changed, you know, duly note, as you can see right here, it is a grass and ghost typing. That's a glitch just with the little early, you know, part. I'm in an old server. It is a pure grass type Tanorian instead of grass ghost. This thing also gets different stats compared to regular Flowither, which I'm going to overlay on the screen right now since, again, I am still in an old server. But yeah, these are all the new stats that the new purified Flowither form gets. And yeah, that about does it for all of the stuff inside of the update, guys. Of course, there are the new reskins, which I will be making a separate video on, you know, in and of itself. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, go to the like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.